Warning, the following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Your discretion is advised. Think Different TV, live every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hosted by me, your girl Lashia. Join me as I discuss social topics, spotlight independent artists, and share financial tips. Join the conversation. I want to hear what you have to say. Think Different TV, where minds meet. You're the reason I wake up, the reason I smile.
But the secret is you got to coordinate. Most people don't coordinate, so you got to coordinate.
Imagine a high-stakes trivia game show where contestants face off in intense battles of wit, strategy, and nerve. Every decision matters. You can take a chance on yourself or your competitor with the ultimate goal to come out on top and win the grand prize. It's not just about knowledge, it's about strategy, guts, and the thrill of uncertainty. Our enigmatic host, Bubbles, guides contestants through the ultimate trivia showdown. This is Think Different TV's Player Pass. Are you ready to pop? Catch Think Different TV's Player Pass every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Think Different TV YouTube channel.
I go drink water and mind my business. Mind my business. Drink water and mind my business. Mind my business. I go drink water and mind my business. Mind my business. Drink water and mind my business.
Hey, you're watching my mommy on Think Different TV.
What's up? What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Think Different TV, where minds meet. I am your host, Lashia. How you doing? Me, I could be better, y'all. I could be better. I mean, y'all already know how hard I go for my birds, and they are out this season. They're done. Which, you know what? What needs to happen is that they have to go back to the drawing board, grab some of whatever they had, that fire they had last year when they won the championship, and just just make it happen again. I don't know, man. Every time somebody was like, "We going all the way, we going all the way," I was like, "Shh, don't jinx us," because guess what happened? Exactly. And you know, thank you, Tribula Parker. Um, I'm sad, but we did some amazing things this year. We were able to win our division twice in a row, um, which hasn't happened in a long, long time. So there you go. We we broke some barriers. We made some things happen. It would have been nice to make that win happen last night. I was mad because we was home, and we also lost against the Commanders here too. So I'm like, yo, that brings the morale down so much. I'm gonna tell y'all something for real. When you got a winning team, it feels like you got a winning city, and a lot of stuff kind of like comes to a halt. Like stuff still happens,
But some things come to a halt when, when our team is doing really, really well. And it didn't help that the Sixers lost either. So there you go. But enough about that. I'm not going to talk about that no more because it's making me sad. And for some reason, I'm having sinus issues. So if I sound a little congested, a little whatever, it's because my sinuses are killing me right now. But we're here. We're here Monday night. Think Different TV, where minds meet. Once again, I am your host, Lashia. And I want to thank all of you who have been tuning in since day one, and all of you who are just joining aboard the Think Different TV choo choo train. Chugga, 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 choo choo. Thank you so much for stopping through. I hope that this episode is to your liking. Okay, we're keeping with the theme of Past the Audacity. And today we're talking about how body language doesn't lie. But before we jump into our hot topic, we got to jump into these announcements really quickly. Shout out to our sponsor, Euphoria Water, the cleanest, healthiest water in Philadelphia. Alkaline water with minerals, no chemicals, no additives. It is good and good for you. If you're going to hydrate the right way. Get your Euphoria Water today. You can find Euphoria Water on IG under Euphoria Water. That's UPHORIAWATER. And if you live in the Philadelphia area and want Euphoria Water delivered to your home, contact Captain at 267-707-8279. Euphoria Water has been our A1 Day One sponsor since our Think Different TV was an IG show. And now we are a network and we are a brand. And on the network, we have several shows. We have Think Different TV, in my opinion, with Think Different TV's Lashia every Sunday, 5:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on It's Yours Radio, hosted by my bros, Danielle and Beck, on Live 97.5 FM in Salisbury, Maryland. But if you don't live in Salisbury, Maryland, and you want to tune in, you can always go to www.live975.com. This past week, we discussed the whole thing with Doechii and Aiden Ross and Whack 100 and Glasses Malone. And soon the replay will be posted on the Think Different TV YouTube channel under the playlist, in my opinion, with Think Different TV's Lashia. So make sure you tune into that. Yeah, there's a lot going on, y'all. I'm making very good use of the AI voiceover tool. I'm really, really liking it because on the days I'm not feeling my best and I need to lend my voice to something, I could just use the AI tool, which is amazing. But I digress. So, in my opinion, with Think Different TV's Lashia every Sunday, make sure y'all tune in. Like I said, if you missed it, you can always catch the replay on my Think Different TV YouTube channel. Think Different TV is every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, and 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, right here on the Think Different TV YouTube channel, Instagram, and Facebook. Now, if you're watching on Instagram right now, I thank you so much for your view. Just want to let you know that if you're commenting, I cannot see your comments. So if you want to be seen and heard, come right on over to YouTube. It's a good time. All right. And then once you come over, I'm able to read your comments in real time. All right. Also, if you like what you see tonight, share the love by sharing the live and hashtag TDTV after you share, okay? Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, turn on that notification bell so you don't miss out on any new episodes, replays, or exclusive interviews from Think Different TV, Think Different TV's Player Pass. In my opinion, with Think Different TV's Lashia, we got a lot going on. And speaking of Player Pass, it will be returning this year. So keep an eye out. Think Different TV's Player Pass game show. All right. You've seen the commercial play at the beginning of the show, and you will see it again at the end of the show. If you would like to be a contestant, make sure you reach out to me at Lashia Star on Instagram, or Think Different TV LLC, or even TDTV Pop Game Show on IG. Either one of those three, make sure you reach out to me so that I know that you want to be a contestant and we can get the ball rolling, okay? Bigger cash prizes, harder questions. The competition, it will be fierce. So make sure y'all bring y'all A game. All right. If you, in the meantime, in between time, if you want to catch up, or if you want to, know how the flow of the show and what kind of questions are asked, just go to Think Different TV YouTube channel and look up the playlist Think Different TV Pop Game Show. Okay, that way you can know what you're going to be doing, how the flow of the show is, and what kind of questions are being asked. Okay, Keep Different TV. Wednesdays, Hump Day at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, not on Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube. It's only on Patreon. Patreon.com/TDTVKDTV. They even have a new feature now. If you are not someone who wants to commit to a membership, you can always just purchase a post at a time, okay? And that way you don't feel like you have to commit to something, you know. A lot of people don't like to commit. So if you don't want to commit, just go ahead and purchase the post at a time. I appreciate everybody who supports the Think Different TV YouTube channel, the Think Different TV network. We are working hard over here. Okay. We are working hard over here. I know I'm working hard. My body feel it. All right. And so we all keep this train moving and grooving. I'm gonna read some of these comments. We got Chibula Fahar in the building. He said, "Welcome to another exciting episode of Think Different TV." What's up, bro? Always here. He hashtag TDTV. That means he's sharing it with people. He also put up the brain, the television, and the 2 exclamation points. Listen, guys, we got merch. We have hoodies, t-shirts, bucket hats, socks. And every dollar goes towards keeping this content coming to you guys. He also put up the lineup and Euphoria Water, Wise Choice Massage Therapy, which is my business outside of this, that also funds the show. And hashtag PASTUH AUDACITY. I also saw Veronica in the building. What's up, V? Thank you for joining tonight. Yeah, girl, I'm my sinus is all jacked up. So we're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna jump into this hot topic because it is hot. All right. It is part of our theme, Past the Audacity, Body Language Doesn't Lie. Let's get it.
I'm coming in hot.
How about no?
The altar, the accusations, and the daughter. Inside the Chris Okafor scandal. In late 2025, Nigerian pastor Chris Okafor, founder of the Mountain of Liberation and Miracles Ministries, became the center of a national controversy after multiple allegations surfaced online, including claims involving his daughter. The situation escalated when Okafor brought his daughter onto the church stage during a live service, and questioned her publicly about allegations of molestation. The controversy began when a young woman named Chidera Okafor, who claimed to be his biological daughter, spoke publicly about her painful childhood and alleged abandonment. Her statements went viral, amplified by social media commentator Very Darkman. As the story spread, online speculation grew, including unverified claims of inappropriate conduct. These allegations triggered intense public scrutiny and pressure on the pastor. During a December 2025 church service, Pastor Okafor addressed the swirling allegations head-on. In a moment that quickly went viral, he called his daughter to the pulpit and questioned her directly in front of the congregation. According to reporting, he asked her whether he had ever touched her in any indecent way. He warned her that if you lie, God will punish you. She responded no, denying any inappropriate behavior. This moment was widely shared online, with many viewers debating whether the exchange was genuine, coerced, or inappropriate given the power dynamics and public pressure. After his daughter's denial, Okafor told the congregation he had become suicidal because of the allegations and the damage to his reputation. He framed the accusations as part of a broader attack on his ministry and personal life. As the scandal grew, the Lagos State Police Command opened a formal investigation into multiple sexual allegations against Okafor, not limited to the claims involving his daughter. The pastor stepped down from pastoral duties on New Year's Day 2026 amid public pressure. Police summoned him for questioning. He initially failed to appear, prompting an order for his arrest before he later complied. The case was eventually transferred to the AIG Zone 2 Command for further investigation. The stage moment triggered intense debate. Some supporters saw it as a father clearing his name. Critics viewed it as manipulative, arguing that a daughter cannot freely deny allegations under public pressure from a powerful parent. Many questioned the ethics of using a church platform to address such sensitive accusations. The Chris Okafor case sits at the intersection of faith, family, and public scandal. Whether the stage moment was a genuine attempt to clear the air or a strategic performance, it left a lasting impact on viewers and raised difficult questions about transparency, coercion, and the responsibilities of spiritual leaders. As investigations continue, the public is left to grapple with the uncomfortable tension between a pastor's public persona and the private allegations that now surround him.
Sorry, please come. I'm sorry to drag you into all of this. I'm sorry. Please come. Sorry. Hold on. Since you know me as your father, I gave birth to you. Have I ever hurt you in any way indecently? Huh?
No.
Has it ever happened in any way?
No.
If you lie, God will judge you, God will punish you. Has it ever happened?
No.
In any way?
No.
It has never happened.
No.
Never. It is the story that can be told and people will say this man is an occult man, is a beast. The well-coordinated attack. I'm sorry I'm speaking for the first time.
Tribula Faker said, blink twice if you need help type Indeed. Indeed. I'm going to let y'all marinate on that one while I play this quick commercial.
Hey, it's your favorite niece, Aaliyah. You're watching Think Different TV, hosted by Lashia, and this is the TDTV music video of the week.
So, yeah. Y'all. This made me so mad. This made me so mad. I saw the video initially and I was like, why does she look like she's in distress? Because this, you know, he looked like he is just not, how can I explain it? He doesn't seem like a nice man during that interaction. Okay. And then his daughter looks so uncomfortable, right? V said, shaking my head, the fact that he had to even bring her up on the stage. Let me tell you something. The reason why he had to supposedly clear his name is because the church, I don't know if it's like this time period, nobody is putting up with that anymore. They are believing the victims. Finally, they're believing the people who are making the claims. Finally, um, now I know people like, oh, they have been believing victims, is they're like, when it's a claim against a public figure, such as a pastor or something like that, stuff like this seems to get swept under the rug, or people turn a blind eye, or they turn the other cheek, or it's just something not right. And it's just crazy because now it's a thing of the past. It's a thing of the past. People are believing the victim, and they knew they either other people have had him do the same thing, that's why it's more believable, or he just has that type of personality that they are believing in. You feel me? I'm sorry to be eating y'all ear. I'm eating chips. But um the thing about it is that I I'm trying to concentrate doing the show right now, but my neighbor who lives upstairs, I don't know if he don't have a key or whatever. He banging on that door, and I'm not opening the door for nobody because that's not my company. I'm just gonna say that straight up, straight out. But anyway, and they could keep on banging and all that stuff. But guess what? If it comes to it, I'm gonna just call the police. I call the cops. But speaking of cops, I'm glad the cops got involved with this because they're not playing around with this. They're not playing around with this. And you see, and if you heard in the beginning, he had to step down because it was getting to be too much. It was getting to be too much. He had to step down from his pulpit because the accusations, and then people were starting to, and then you see how the congregation kind of like they was just on some hold on real quick. Sorry, y'all. Sounds like ice. You mean the people banging on my door, or you mean you banging on my nerve? No, man. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to send a quick text. I don't know what's going on, but all I know is that for somebody to be living here, they need to have a key. Need to get their stuff together, have their key ready, so I don't have to bang on the door to get in the house. Cause that's just stupid to me. Ain't no way I'm gonna be laying my head somewhere and don't got a key to get into the place that I lay my head at and got all my stuff at. Not very smart. But anyway, I digress. So back to the topic at hand, y'all. Um, so the guy, so the pastor. Now, how many times have we raise your hand in the comment? Y'all, I'm over here. I'm trying to do my show. They are very disruptive. They always got some stuff with them. I don't know what's wrong with them, but they always got some stuff with them. But how many, if y'all can remember, how many times have y'all heard of accusations against the church and everything is okay with me? Ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm fine. I'm just saying. The truth. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm so hungry. Last time I ate was earlier today. I'm trying to do double duty. Y'all lucky I'm not live, like have my face up, cause I used to Trevo tell V I bust a grub right on the show. Like it was me having dinner together. We are having dinner together. But I'm sorry, y'all. That's rude. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. Yo, but um but yeah, how many times have Triva, you said 12 1,223 times or some. How many times have we heard about transgressions in the church and people turning a blind eye? Many times, right? But over in Africa, in Lagos, Nigeria to be exact, they ain't playing them games. They are not playing them games, man. Any accusations, they on some. We gotta take care of that ASAP. ASAP. I applaud. The thing is, I applaud her for saying something about it. Um, before it got too crazy, I'm upset that she was dragged in front of the church to say that she was the interaction was all weird to me. Like, let's break it down. Brings her onto the stage. This guy brings her onto the stage. He looked like he's some short security guard. So right there, he like he like one of the dude's minions. He probably the runner for him. He brings her on the stage, and then she is walking very hesitantly toward this guy, Pastor Chris Okafor. She's walking very hesitantly towards him. Now, mind you, this is supposed to be her father, but like they said, she is his dad. She is his daughter, but they don't have much of a relationship. They don't have a relationship, right? So, because she said, you know, when she was growing up, he wasn't really there. He don't seem like the type that would be. He probably was busy running the streets. Even as a pastor, he was probably dipping in this one, dipping in that one, and all this other stuff. So she came forward. She said she was his daughter, but this is all alleged SA. This is all alleged SA. So this is not set in stone that he did it, but it's alleged. And you know, he was starting to feel the backlash, and he said he had become suicidal over it, right? But if it ain't true, why would you become suicidal about it? If it's not true, just clear your name. Just say, you know, it ain't what y'all think it is. And then when he got her to say no, he was like, you know what? Shut up, Trevo. Crunch, 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 choo, 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 choo. Like Man Dark from Texas Lab cartoon. You stupid. Wasn't he the one that went, ha, 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 ha? Or was it Dexter that laughed like that? I can't remember. Was it Man Dark that laughed like that, or was it Dexter? I can't remember. I think it was Dexter. Uh, but yeah, I applaud her for stand up to him. Her body language was all off the chart. She did not want to be up there. It was very evident, you know, and she even tried to pull away from him. I didn't like how he said, you know, if you lie, you know, God would punish you. Da 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 da. You know, like, okay, I guess he gonna strike me down right here in his pulpit, me saying no, that you ain't do nothing. Choo choo choo. Choo 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 choo. You stupid. um he did. I remember that episode. Like they followed him the whole day, like everything he did. But I don't know if I really have a lot to say about this. It's pretty much self-explanatory. I mean, y'all could leave it in the comments what y'all think if you're watching the replay right now. Again, I'm sorry about the chewing. I want to thank you for tuning into the replay. And today's topic is part of our overall theme, Pastor Audacity. Body language doesn't lie. Like even this picture, if you look at this picture, look at her face. Like she just looks so sad. Like why did he bring me up here? And then them people in the church, they like some of them was clapping, some of them was not clapping. I would have liked to see their faces as this was going on. Like as they were on stage, I would have liked the camera to pan to the audience so we could see what their reaction was when this all happened. Cause you know it's gonna be people that follow the pastor. Pastor could be walking towards a cliff and tell some of the people in the congregation, follow me. If you want, you know, to know more about God, da, 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 and then just walk off the cliff. And then it's gonna be some that walk off the cliff with them. And then there's some that's gonna be hesitant and you know, think about it for a little bit. Then they'll walk off the cliff. And then there's people like, oh, I ain't fooling with him. He crazy. You get what I'm saying? So I just hope that a lot of his congregation kind of takes notice of the person that he is and what he would do. Like, I mean, if the allegations weren't true, and all you have to do is go to court and fight. I know some people like easier said than done, right? But he really sitting up there like Did I ever touch you inappropriately? You know what? This is very much giving like when a child is SA'd by somebody, right? And then the child goes and tells the mom, and the mom questions the child in front of the perpetrator, which you're not supposed to do, right? Like, you know, tell him what you told me, and then go sit there and be like, tell me again what you said, but have him standing right there. Of course the child gonna be scared and intimidated. They not gonna want to say the truth. They gonna be like, I didn't say nothing, or they'll try to explain it away. But come on, let's be real. That's that is what is it called? Intimidation 101. Like, you are intimidating this child. And then you gonna do it in front of the church. Like, they he knew where to do it at, because maybe some of his congregation, they don't want to believe it, because that's my pastor. That's my pastor. My pastor ain't do nothing wrong. Da, 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 da. Like, that's yeah. So it's unfortunate that this was done, but I'm also glad we're in a time of social media where and people being more aware of the way that people act around, because everybody that has ever been SA'd by someone knows that she how she's acting is exactly how you would act if you're around someone. You know, I hate to bring this up, but I'm gonna do it anyway. How she was acting towards him, and he's supposed to be her father, is how some kids that be at the cookout and then they see that one relative coming that been doing stuff to them, like, they shy away from them. They don't want to be around them. And if you see any kids be around somebody and they start acting like that, like they're pulling away from them, or they don't want to be around them, or they feel icky around them, don't ignore them signs. Body language does not lie. A mouth could lie. She's saying no, but her body is saying he did do this. I, I had to say that instead of what I wanted to say, because it sounds too much like R. Kelly song. We do not need to be quoting no R. Kelly lyrics at this point in time for this particular topic, okay? But that's all I really have for y'all tonight. I hope y'all got some value out of what I've shown y'all tonight. I really want to know y'all thoughts. Leave it in the chat. What did y'all think about this whole interaction? Was she giving very much scared and uncomfortable? Do you think she was putting on for the camera? Do you think that he's a narcissist? Leave it in the comments below. Let me know what y'all think. All right. I want to play this commercial, then I'm going to play everything out. But I enjoyed y'all tonight. I hope y'all enjoyed me. February, we're going to start back up with our TDTV music videos of the week. The thing is, we got to have artists submit. Like, we got to have them submit the videos in their headshots and their social media platforms. Like, we need all that. Y'all sleeping. Like, y'all, like, this is free promo. This is like, I'm not asking y'all to pay anything. I'm just asking for y'all to reach out and be like, hey, I want to be on the show. I want my video to be on the show. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. We screen it. If it's good to go, we put it up there. We've had over 100 videos that we've shown on this platform. So if you are artists that want to get some type of exposure, this would be the time to do it. If you know an artist that would like to get some exposure, this will be the time to do it. Because I'm in my 5th season, and I know a lot of people like, oh, you know, they might think that that's no big feat, but it really is. And we're almost at 200 episodes. So, you know, soon enough I truly feel it in my soul that this is going to be the year that Think Different TV takes off. And if you're not on that train while it's slow rolling along the track, you ain't gonna be able to get on when it becomes a bullet train. Okay, so just keep that in mind. I don't want to charge people to I don't want to charge people to put their video on my show. I don't want to do that because I know what it was like to be an independent artist and want to get on a platform and being told, "Oh, well, if you ain't got $50, if you ain't got $100, I can't help you." And I know sometimes you be like, "Let me just pay this. Let me invest in my craft." But when somebody says they have a free platform for you, you gotta jump on that too. Don't be thinking, "Oh, well, they small time. They don't even got an audience like that." You don't know what kind of audience I got. You see, people so focused on the numbers, they focused on the quantity and not the quality. Stop focusing on the quantity and not the quality. There's people that got 5 million followers, and then like maybe 100 people consistently post comments and like their stuff. Having a high number of followers ain't nothing. For real, for real. You got to learn how to turn those people into profit. You gotta find a way to monetize yourself. Make meaningful connections, have a network, let them know what you do, have a merch website, like how I got a merch website, have all your socials and everything on point, and be consistent about posting and all that stuff. You got to do a lot of things to be recognized. And it sometimes it takes time. It takes time. And I would rather grind for 5-6 years to the point where my show is taking off and sorry y'all. Oh my gosh. It's always something around my birthday or around the holidays. Like my body just don't want to do right. But um you gotta grind. You got to grind. You got to do the work. And back to my original point, which is don't be snubbing the people that don't have a lot of subscribers and stuff like that. Don't snub them, because that one hand that you push away is going to be attached to a body with an ass you would have to kiss later on to get anything done. You can't be like that, especially if you're a growing independent artists, if you're growing and you want to continue to grow, you have to work with the so-called little people as much as you work with the big people. Because it's quiet as it's kept. Sometimes the smaller people will be the one that actually give a crap about what you do and not caught up in the in the fanfare of it all. Sometimes those bigger people just want the money. They don't care about your craft. They don't care about what you're doing. They don't care about your next show. They don't care about your music as a whole. They don't care about the person behind the music. Sometimes it be the smaller venues and places, all this stuff that really care about independent artists. So don't cheat yourself. Talk about some, oh, well, she only got 2,069 subscribers, which is my actual number, by the way. There is a lot of important people that's following me. So let's get with it. All right. So if you want your video showcased and everything like that, make sure y'all holler at me. I think I just said enough. I hope y'all got the message. And I'm out. Love you guys. Bye.
Hey, it's your favorite niece, Leah. You're watching Think Different TV, hosted by Lashia, and this is the TDTV music video of the week.
But the secret is you got to coordinate. Most people don't coordinate. See, you got to coordinate.
Imagine a high-stakes trivia game show where contestants face off in intense battles of wit, strategy, and nerve. Every decision matters. You can take a chance on yourself or your competitor with the ultimate goal to come out on top and win the grand prize. It's not just about knowledge, it's about strategy, guts, and the thrill of uncertainty. Our enigmatic host, Bubbles, guides contestants through the ultimate trivia showdown. This is Think Different TV's Player Pass. Are you ready to pop? Catch Think Different TV's Player Pass every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Think Different TV YouTube channel. Think Different TV, live every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hosted by me, your girl Lashia. Join me as I discuss social topics, spotlight independent artists, and share financial tips. Join the conversation. I want to hear what you have to say. Think Different TV, where minds meet.
You're the reason I